when he starts to begin his plan of deportations of tens of millions of Latino people in the U.S., when people come for their neighbors, they're going to come out to the streets as well. So, I mean, strong...
But how does a vile, racist misogynist, as you call him, sir, how does he get elected in the first place?
49.5% of the population not voting. And I mean, not everyone who voted for Trump is a racist, but every racist voted for Trump.
It's not okay to rip someone's hijab off and tell them to go home. It's not okay to write "die faggot" on a homosexual couple's car. That's not okay. We're not going to stand for that, and love will triumph over all. I don't condone violence, but I'm not going to speak out against people who have been oppressed to the point where they feel that they need to commit violence. I have no comment on that.
Well, America chose, right? So, I mean...
Maybe in 4 years?
Or unless somebody takes them out.
Said unless somebody takes him out. That seems very inflammatory.
4 years, right? But, look what happened to Martin Luther King. And other people got assassinated, right? So you never know. Maybe somebody might do the same to him.
He talks about grabbing women by the pussy. That's sexual assault, and he should not be our president. He's racist, and he's homophobic. I don't agree with the election. I don't agree with how the election was, how it's done, how it's carried out. But it is how it is. But the least I can do is protest against it.
Well, I would like to see Trump suffer, frankly. Him as an individual, I'm glad to see all of this love coming out and seeing people uniting in this fight against him and his fascism. As for him as an individual, when it really comes down to it, I guess I couldn't care what less happens to him, just that he gets out of office as soon as possible.
Some people we spoke to have advocated they'd be happy if he was assassinated. Would you share that feeling?
Maybe I shouldn't comment on that.
What are my thoughts?
Yes.
I'm super proud of him. No?
Can I excuse me, Jason.
You don't have to talk to him. He's from a very conservative...
Oh, okay, never mind.
But I'm not putting words in your mouth.
No, that's okay.
Hi, ma'am. I'm just reading your sign here. There is no room for Nazis in my America. Is Donald Trump a Nazi?
You don't want he's a Trump supporter?
I think that Trump was endorsed by the neo-Nazi party and the KKK. So, yeah, I think he is a Nazi.
Is there any behavior he's exhibited that would equate him with a Nazi?
Well, if you talk to almost any Jewish person, they will compare him to Hitler because that is how Hitler came into power.
So what did we learn at the anti-Donald Trump rally here in Toronto? Well, namely, Donald Trump is an Islamophobe, a racist, a misogynist, a neo-Nazi. The list goes on. But what was perversely ironic is that so many in the crowd were chanting, "Love Trump's hate." But there were others in the crowd that were more than happy with the prospect of President-elect Donald Trump being assassinated. And now, who are the deplorables? For TheRebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Like what you just saw? Click subscribe below and never miss another Rebel video.